Paper number 2, special contract, semester first year. Viva question. Define indemnity. What are the essential contract of indemnity? How it differ from the contract of guarantee. Definition of contract of indemnity. Section 124 of the Indian Contract Act 1872 defines a contract of indemnity as a contract by which one party promises to save the other from loss caused to him by the conduct of promiser himself or by the conduct of any other person. In simple word, a contract of indemnity is an agreement in which one party promises to compensate the other for any loss suffered. Essential element of the contract of indemnity. There are two parties. The indemnity who promiser to compensate, the indemnity who is protected against a loss. There are two elements, that is promiser and loss. Third, that is must be caused. The loss should arise due to the conduct of the promiser or another person. Legal contract. It must fulfill all essential of the valid contract, offer, acceptance, consideration, pre-consent, lawful object, etc. Express or implied. The contract may be express or implied by to conduct or circumstances. Example, a contract to indemnity B against the consequences of any proceeding which C may take against B for a certain sum of money. This is a contract of indemnity. Difference between contract of indemnity and contract of guarantee. Basis, contract of indemnity, contract of guarantee. Definition. Contract of indemnity, it is a promise to compensate for loss. Contract of guarantee, promise to discharge liability of a third person in case of a default. Number of parties. There are two parties, indemnity and indemnified. Three parties, creator, principal, debitor and summurator. Number of contract. Only one contract between the indemnity and indemnified. Three contract between creditor, debitor, between surety and creditor. Third, implied contract between servitor and debitor. Purpose: to protect from the loss, to assure us performance of the promiser or payment of the debt. Liability: primary and independent liability of indemnity. Second liability. Example, a promiser to indemnity B against the loss caused by the C. A guarantor guarantees or to C that B will pay. In short, every contractor of guarantee involves a third party and secondary liability, while a contract of indemnity involves the two parties and primary liability. Write a short note on What are the rights of finder of goods? Rights of finders of goods. Under the Indian Contract Act 1872, a finder of goods is a person who lawfully finds the good belonging to the another and takes them into his custody. Legally, he has the same responsibility as the Bailey Section 71. Right of the finder of the goods. Right to retain the goods. The finder can keep possession of the goods until he receives lawful charges or expenses incurred in preserving or finding the true owner. Example, if A finds B's dog and spend money on the food and care, A can retain the dogs until B reimburses him. Right to recover the expenses. The finder is entitled to recover from the true owner the expenses incurred for preserving the goods of finding the owner. Right to sue for reward it offered. If the owner has announced the reward for returning the lost goods, the finder can claim that reward upon returning the goods. Example, if B offers 5,000 rupees for finding the lost watch, A finds the find and return, A can legally claim two rewards. Right to sell the goods in certain circumstances only. The finder may sell the goods if the owner can be found after reasonable search or the owner refuses to pay lawful charges and the goods are perishable or the lawful charges amount to be 2/3 of the value of the goods. Example, A find the perishable fruit and cannot locate the owner. He may sell them before they spoiled. In short, write description, retain good until the lawful charges, recover expenses from the true owners, claim rewards it announced, sell goods in special cases, perishable goods, high expenses, owner not found, refuses payment. Summary, we can say that a finder of the good, like a bailee, he must take responsible care of the good and try to find the owner, but the law also protects his right to recover expenses, retain or even sell goods under specific condition. Thank you for watching video.